Hi everyone! So second video review for this week is for Poison Pen by Jean Copeland. If you want to check out my review, I have just posted that. So if you're on Facebook, there's a link in the post, and if you're on YouTube, there's a link in the description below. And this is the video review. So Poison Pen by Jean Copeland was really quite scandalous. It really was. It was much more scandalous than I thought it was going to be. Kendra has published her debut novel, and she's reveling in being successful when she meets this aspiring journalist, Alison, who has a few secrets of her own. So Kendra receives this really horrible book review from a site that just does that and has numerous followers, and she's absolutely devastated by it. But Alison's actually wondering how long she can hide her secrets from Kendra, because when they do come out, even though Alison, she's no longer involved in the things that threatened their relationship, Kendra's sort of unsure if she can trust her. So there's a lot of uncertainty for Kendra in here, and Alison is really determined to right her wrongs and sort of win Kendra back, if you like. So prove that she's not the person that Kendra has sort of been led to believe she might be. So it was a really exciting story. It had a lot of relatable moments. I think for authors in this genre especially, and reviewers alike, it's difficult to be a reviewer sometimes. You do wonder if you're going to upset someone with what you say. It's very different to what Alison was up to, but it kind of reminded me of Charles, and I don't, but in a nicer way, because it was like doing some sort of publicity and it had reason behind it. But that's what it kind of reminded me of, and it made me smile. It made me laugh a little bit that Jean had sort of incorporated this into a story. So I loved the premise of the story, and I knew it was going to be excited and filled with scandal from the very beginning. So the nasty review, just the one, it was enough to really derail Kendra. And I think whether you're an author or not, or just someone who uses social media, you kind of know how derailing those comments and negativity can be. So we all know the damage that can be done from one thing and one very negative or nasty comment. And I love that Jean has taken it and explored it and done it well, and showed the repercussions and the sort of devastation it can have on someone, and the damage it can do. So I absolutely love that she's done that. And she used two characters who are so well emotionally connected, and like I say, the consequences of the result of someone being unpleasant, whether it's intentional or not, and whether you know who you're being unpleasant to or not, and all these things. So I absolutely love it. It was kind of a reminder that you should always be kind in what you say about somebody's work or something they've done, or you should always take a step back and just think about what you're doing first and who it's going to affect, and what the consequences might be. So I absolutely love that. And the romance then that sat alongside that was really like this real emotional roller coaster, because Kendra and Alison had this wonderful connection, and you just knew they were perfect. But with Alison's secret sort of looming, there was all this dread. When was it going to be revealed, and what was Kendra going to do, and would she be hurt? And you knew she was going to be hurt by it because you'd seen her reactions, and you just thought, oh my goodness, this is going to be amazing when it all comes out. So what I didn't expect though was just how it was going to play out, and I couldn't have predicted it. But I'm glad Alison could see what she'd done, what she'd been doing previously wasn't wrong, but it wasn't right either. It had consequences. And so and I loved that it sort of took her falling in love and hurting someone very close to her to have that realization, because often it does. You don't realize until it somehow comes and personally affects you in some way. So a lot to be learned about how how much damage you can be doing without even being aware until it's too late, or until it comes and personally affects you. So I absolutely love that. It's a really good moral to have in there. So it was quite an eye-opening read. Emotional romance, lots of moral lessons built in there, and lots to learn from. So this is the first story that I read by Jean Copeland as well, and it was an absolutely great story that I thoroughly enjoyed and I was really, really hooked on. So it relates as a reader for me, and a reviewer, an occasional writer. I just found there was so much in here that you could connect with, and I think anyone sort of involved in reading and writing, or just anything to do with sort of books, will find that they have the same sort of experience from reading this. So it's a really great story, and I really, really enjoyed it, so I hope you will too. I'll pop a link in the description so you can go and grab a copy of Poison Pen by Jean Copeland, which I hope you will. If you've read Poison Pen, I would love to hear your thoughts on it. Please comment below. Please let me know what you thought of it, especially if you're within the industry, writing, reading, reviewing, whatever. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. And if you haven't read Poison Pen yet, then I would love to hear whether it's on your to be read list or whether you're planning to read it, or you're now really, really intrigued and thinking, I've got to read that book. Comment below, let us know. It's always great to hear what you're reading. And if you do read it, I really, really hope you enjoy it. Bye.